Imagine looking up at the sky centuries ago. No airplanes, no engines, just clouds drifting by, and feeling an irresistible pull toward them. The dream of flight isn't modern. It's ancient, stubborn, and woven into the very core of human curiosity. Long before the Wright brothers ever sketched a wing, people were already trying. One of the earliest documented dreamers was the 9th century inventor, Abbas Ibn Firnas. He crafted wings of wood and silk, climbed a hill in Cordoba, and leapt. For a glorious moment, witnesses said he floated, a human riding the air. The landing, however, was less poetic. But Ibn Firnas walked away with a radical insight. Wings alone weren't enough. You also needed a way to control descent. 1,000 years later, his prediction would echo in the Wright brothers' own notebooks. Fast forward to 1485, and imagine Leonardo da Vinci hunched over parchment, sketching spirals and feathered wings. His ornithopter looked like a giant mechanical bird. He never built it, but he did something even more important. He treated flight as a problem that could be solved, measured, engineered. In a world powered by superstition, he dared to apply science. Then came the tinkerers of the 18th century, the Montgolfier brothers, who turned a simple observation into history. They saw laundry rising on hot air and thought, what if we scale this up? Their first passengers weren't human at all, but a sheep, a rooster, and a duck drifting above Versailles in the world's first hot air balloon flight. When the animals landed unharmed, humans followed, and suddenly the sky didn't seem so untouchable anymore. But the real turning point arrived not with balloons or gliders, but with obsession. Wilbur and Orville Wright in a windy field in North Carolina. They realized what everyone else had been missing. Flight wasn't just about lift. It required balance, control, and a way to think in 3 dimensions. Their 1903 flyer was small, crude, and incredibly fragile, but it stayed in the air long enough to change everything. And today, we've gone from leaping off hillsides to propelling metal tubes across oceans, from wooden gliders to supersonic jets, from studying birds to launching spacecraft. Every commercial flight, every drone, every rocket, all of it began with those early, audacious attempts from people who refused to accept gravity as the final word. So the next time you look up and see a plane slicing across the sky, remember, that simple line in the clouds is the result of centuries of trial, error, imagination, and a human desire to touch what seemed unreachable. The history of flight isn't just about machines. It's about the courage to fall and try again. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe, and join us next time as we uncover the origin of another world-changing invention.